Dishonor. Dishonor on your whole family. Make a note of this. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. Today we're going to be talking about Mulan. I love Mulan. I remember we got my little sister the movie Mulan for Christmas one year, and it was like the only Disney movie we owned in our whole house. And so we watched it over and over and over and over again because it was the only Disney movie we owned. And so literally we got to the point where we could quote the characters and their lines while they were saying the whole thing throughout the whole movie. But one of the things I love about Mulan is it's such a playful, fun adventure. Mulan goes on her journey, right? Is a man for a while. You get to watch her navigate the camp and all that. But what's so much fun about this is the colors and the characters are so vibrant and interesting and contrasted. It's really fun to watch Mulan go through the world that she lives in. And the proportions are kind of epic and dramatic. It's kind of an intense film, especially for kids. I was like, geez, this is really intense. Like the threat of death, and then Shan Yu is like terrifying. And anyway, some mature themes in the story. But one of the things I love about Mulan is watching her go on this journey of being bound by honor and love, and so sacrificing whatever life she didn't even understand and recognize as her own. She gave it up to save her dad, and she's also going through this process of like, why is it the person that everyone sees and expects me to be is not the person I feel I am? We all go through that, right? You're kind of living life and letting people put their impressions and expectations on you, who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be like, what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to act, what you're not allowed to be part of, all the things. And when we adjust what we want and how we live according to other people's expectations and standards, we actually erect a prison within our own lives that we have to live within, and it's not fun. Freedom is no longer part of the journey. And being human beings designed for love, freedom is a requirement for us to live the full life we're supposed to be living. So Mulan wrestles with this, and then, through the turn of events, becomes a dude, enlists in the army, and goes and tries to be a man in the midst of a bunch of men. And it's hilarious to watch that whole thing happen. But ultimately, you watch her go through this process and pay a bigger price for being where she is than any of the other dudes around her. And so this confidence and this willingness to sacrifice and this resolve is deepened in Mulan. There's this moment during the song Be a Man, which, by the way, Be a Man, one of the best Disney songs out there, right? Be a man. I'm not gonna do that. But there's a moment where she's like, they can't climb this pillar because they have to carry these two weights, right? And no dude can figure out how to get to the top to get the arrow at the top. And so she won't give up. She's already persisted this far in her journey. She's paid a lot to be where she is. And she wants to like push past it. And she's starting to wake up to this inner drive and this discipline. And because she paid a harder price to be in the camp than any other guys, because she's physically weaker, right? She's like, she can't carry the buckets of water and falls over and the guy has to do it for her and whatever. So she develops inner fortitude, right? And so she's looking at this pillar. She's like, I'm gonna climb this thing. And so at some point toward the climax of the Be a Man song, she's like realizing she can leverage the two weights. She like hooks them together and climbs the thing and then gets to the top, and it's this really triumphant, beautiful, like rousing moment, and all the guys in the camp like respect her from that point on. And so from that place, when Mulan is able to embrace who she actually is in this strange obscurity and become really honest, like scary honest with her environment, her community, she's willing to do what no one else was willing to do and to save the emperor, do everything she needed to do to protect and save this guy when everyone else was just doing their job. Because they were so used to living in the boxes that were designed for them that they just agreed with, and she had learned how to pursue and navigate outside of those confines. Beautiful story, so much fun. If you haven't seen Mulan, you need to watch Mulan. It's so good. The music's awesome, the cinematography, the colors, they're great. The artistry is really cool, and the story is also really enjoyable. And remember guys, when you're watching a movie, you're never alone. You guys remember to like this video, comment below, share your thoughts, favorite quotes, subscribe to this channel. Also, there's that little bell. If you click it, it'll give you notifications every time we have a new video come out. I think that's a good idea. Click that bell.